Hey, yeah, the one that's getting ready to just go hit the dislike button and back the fuck out. Oh, or those of you that are about to just fast forward 10 minutes because you know this is going to be a long conversation. We need to have a conversation.
We need to chat.
We need to talk. Okay. First off, I would love to apologize for whatever it is you guys felt I did wrong on the romanticide reaction, but I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't.
Now,
Because all we got was, oh, disrespectful to the band.
Right.
How? How?
we loved it.
We loved it. We
We
praised
clearly
them.
said that over and over.
Well,
Now,
what-
if it's because we stopped and are generally speaking goofy people, that's not disrespect to the band. That's just something that you don't personally enjoy. So don't
I'll say,
watch us.
we're goofy people. You are not going to get, oh, that was fantastic.
And just dead
Oh,
serious
my
the whole
soul,
time.
it feels uplifted from this music. That's not
Now,
us.
That's not to say you won't get that. We're just saying that in general, we don't take life too seriously.
No.
If the message in the track is not one of utmost societal importance at the time, which we do take very seriously, then we're going to be ourselves. Which,
Right.
generally speaking,
It's goofy.
is goofy. Also, we have a job. We have a life.
Right.
So,
A lot of you guys said, oh, he looked disinterested. Do you not realize it was 3 o'clock in the morning where I'm at, and I just worked for 8 hours, been up for 4 hours before that, and we recorded 3 other reactions before that, so I'd been up probably, 13 and a half, 14 hours?
right.
So yeah, if I look a little tired, it's because I fucking am. I have a job. Maybe you should get one, you fucking assholes.
Well, and before you say maybe you should record when you're not tired then. When? It was a request. We were fulfilling a request, and one that he enjoyed
Yes.
because he knows us.
Yes.
And I'm sorry, but this is the time that we record. So if you don't like it, again, watch another reaction channel.
But
I'm
regardless,
a huge fan of Nightwish, guys. I have listened to Nightwish for 20 years, something like that. Whenever Once came out. And I'm trying to introduce my boyfriend to this band. We have requests from people that watch us regularly to introduce Depraved to this band. And y'all are turning him off of it, and I don't think that that is respectful to the band
Oh no, they're not.
at all.
They're not turning me off to it. They're just turning me off to their fans.
But
There's
that
a
in
difference.
turn is turning you off to trying to react to them. Because who wants to deal with this mess, honestly?
Right.
Like, we already have a following for hip hop.
And
We
then,
can watch other rock that I love.
And then lastly, for all of you out there that are like, oh, she did a great job, but he's a piece of shit. Just so y'all know, she's not taking that in a good way.
See this?
But believe it or not, we think the same way. I'm just more outwardly energetic about it.
I don't have energy, y'all. You know, and while I follow this band, I am never going to be one of those fanatics that looks at somebody and says, just because you reacted to it in a way that I don't personally appreciate, you shouldn't react to this band. Because again, that would be turning you off to music that is great, that deserves to be listened to.
I was gonna say, if you guys are noticing a decline in reactions for the band you like, look at yourself in the mirror.
Look,
I actually
look at
asked.
how you're treating the people.
I actually asked 2 or 3 other people to do a reaction to Nightwish, and every single one of them said no,
No.
because of their fans.
No.
Big reactors. I'm not talking about, people like me that are in the lower rungs.
And it's not just the free promo for the band that someone mentioned. It's great music. Tomas's music is so diverse. He is so creative. All of the people in his band, all of the singers that they have had, are such talented people that getting no's from big name reactors because they don't want to deal with the fans, not because they're disinterested in the music, that's sad, y'all. That's really sad. Someone's missing an opportunity to fall in love with Nightwish because of your attitude. If you don't like it, hit the dislike button. Get off the channel. Leave constructive criticism.
Oh, yeah.
We're happy with that.
Yo, seriously, if you're going to leave criticism, I need details because right now your blanket statements of disrespectful and stuff is more disrespectful than anything I've fucking said.
I mean, we changed our mic settings and the settings for the music. Hopefully that helps. If it hasn't helped enough, let us know. I know I have a very low, kind of quiet voice. That was constructive criticism. Offering us a list of the things to react to. That's constructive.
Oh, yeah, we're not talking about all y'all. Some of y'all
Yeah.
are very even respectful in your dislikes, and I'm cool with that.
That's fine.
Perfectly fine.
That's perfectly fine. So, having said our little PSA there,
Hi, guys, I'm Depraved Slasher,
I'm Hellcat.
and together we are...
Hella Depraved.
Yes, we are.
I love Nightwish. This is the song that I was actually planning on today, which would normally be Throwback Thursday.
Well, it would've been
Before,
yesterday.
before our friend requested the Romanticide live at Wacken,
Oh,
which
and
is what we
Freeman,
did.
Freeman, don't worry, homie. I love the music regardless of the fans'
Yeah.
distaste in our reaction.
And we
I
love
know
you.
you seemed a little disheartened about their reaction to us.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, dude. We can...
Yeah.
We make do.
We'll plow through it. We'll be ourselves.
Again, I only got mad because I was getting shit talked and wasn't being told why, other than
Right.
just disrespectful. And I
And
don't see
I
it.
really am just very sad that other reactors won't react because of that kind of disrespect on their channel. It's just more than any... Even if we don't take it personally, it's a headache. Why would we want to deal with it?
By the way, this is my interested face.
He was headbanging. I haven't gotten that from him before, other than for like hip-hop tracks, which it's not headbanging, it's moving with the beat. They just lean with it, y'all.
Lean
Anyway,
with it, broccoli, lean
This
with
is the
it.
track that... Exactly. This is the track that I first heard on the radio when Once came out. So, end of the 90s. And it's Wish I Had an Angel. I have purposefully picked a lyric video. Now, I know that Nightwish is better live. I know. They're very interesting to watch live. However,
True.
because Tarja sings in an operatic style, you have not heard Tarja yet. That was their first singer.
Also true.
It's hard to understand her words the first time through.
So far, Flora's my favorite, but she's the only one I've heard.
Right. And she is absolutely amazing. Tarja's style is different, though. But with the operatic style, it's harder to understand her lyrics. And since this is a lyric breakdown channel, primarily, that's why we do hip-hop. But I love rock metal. That is my first love in terms of genres. That's why I want to introduce him to some of my favorite bands. Don't ruin it. So I chose a lyric video. I know it's not going to be 100% accurate. They never are. However, it will give you a better idea of what Tarja is saying. It also really highlights Marco's voice. Granted, this is the more aggressive, kind of rocky voice. So
Right.
it's a little bit more growly and aggressive, like I said. He has a beautiful, like, ballad singing voice as well. That's not showcased in this track quite as much. It is one of their faster tracks, too. It's kind of more almost verging on power metal.
That doesn't bother me.
No, I'm just telling you that the diversity in this band is huge. So that it just happens to be what this kind of track is. So,
Okay.
having said that, we're going to start them at my beginning.
Alrighty. So this is Wish I Had an Angel. Could have used one of those in the comments this morning.
Right? Where were you? She's drunk. She's like face palming drunk. Like she gave up a long time.
She's like, fuck you guys.
She's like, I give up. I give up.
Yeah, her demons play well with mine.
Always.
I wish I had an angel for one moment of love. I wish I had your angel deep into the dying day. I took a step out
I want to know if she's from the same place that the lead singer of Coheed and Cambria is from, because of how they pronounce innocent.
I'm not familiar with
'Cause-
Coheed and Cambria enough to know. She is from the same general location. I think she's from Finland too.
Again, guys, I'm a big fan of Coheed and Cambria in terms of music. I don't know the band members by
Right.
name. They're also operatic metal.
Right, it's
Um,
symphonic metal, yeah.
Yeah, symphonic metal, sure. I don't know the names of these things.
It's, yeah, symphonic metal.
But very much like the way she's singing reminds me of how he sings.
It's possible. It's normally the, don't slaughter me, but it's the more Germanic tongues that present the same sort of diction when they translate to English.
Gotcha.
Excuse me.
Took a step outside an innocent heart. Prepared to hate me for when I may. This night will hurt you like never before. Won't love stay thy heart? Won't lies stay thy heart? I wish I had an angel for one moment of love. I wish I had your angel, your word to marry undone. I'm in love with my lost burning angel wings to dust. I wish I had your angel tonight. I'm going.
So he wants her angel because he's done killed off his?
Apparently. Or his angel took off like mine. Like, just gone. Gave up. Like, I want yours.
Threw her shit down. I quit.
Right? Yeah.
I'm liking it.
It's more giving up on the innocence. Is the basic, very basic message.
I actually can say I think I like this song so far more than Romanticide.
I also...
Not the singing so much. I'm not comparing the women here, guys. Just lyrically. Again, I am very lyrically focused as opposed to the overall sound, unless it's Amy Lee.
But that's kind of what I wanted to say also about Romanticide last night. It is really fun to watch them perform live. Easily said.
Also, we didn't know we were getting a slowed down version when we picked that
Yeah.
last night. We picked it because, and
We
it didn't say
we were
slowed down.
requested
It
that,
was requested
yeah.
that one specifically, so that's why we
Um,
did that one.
But for somebody that is interested in the lyrics first and foremost, before the genre, the music, whatever, it's so hard to get all of the lyrics to pay attention to the lyrics so closely because there's so much going on the screen. That's why I wanted to choose, because there was a live version, their official
Right.
music video, but I wanted to choose the lyrics, especially since Tarja is harder to understand. I think once you get used to Floor, you hear more of it, but I will say, even for someone, me, who has watched that particular Wacken live, probably the regular version and that slowed down version, because I didn't notice that it was slowed down, and has listened to it on my playlist.
Right.
Listening to it last night, like, the lyrics escaped me by the end of it. It's just one of those things. You get super involved in what's going on, or you're just not hearing it as clearly. So the first time through, I always think it's nice, good to read the lyrics.
Yeah.
I used to do that. Like, when I got this CD from them, it had the lyrics in it. Old school.
Yeah, they don't do
people,
shit like
old
that
school.
anymore.
That's what Genius is for.
And can we say I absolutely love his voice?
Oh,
I just wanted to throw
Marco's
that out
voice is
there.
to die for.
I
Like,
know this wasn't a pause to piss people off. I legit just forgot to say I love his voice.
I think I did mention in last night's The Romanticide that he has featured in several other bands' tracks, and like the second I have heard his voice, even not knowing he was on it, you can pick it out. His voice is amazing. I like the creepy gothic. I.
Okay, first off, I love the pipe organ popping in there.
Yep. Yep.
Very
It's so
Transylvanian sounding.
Gothic. It's so gothic. It is
And,
just.
Yeah, I love
it's a
the
major
creepiness
vibe.
of it. Again,
Yeah.
I'm a horror fan fanatic, so.
That's the depraved slasher, y'all.
Um,
But it's.
Second off, I'm getting this vibe that this song is very much sexually charged, and that
It would be. Yeah.
because they're both singing about from their
They're in love with
perspectives
their lust.
their love, their lust,
Getting-
and wishing they had the angel in order to like keep them from, I guess, doing what's probably going to end up happening.
Right, which is betrayal at the end of it. You
Right.
know, last dance, first kiss. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, it is a song about innocence betrayed or love betrayed kind of thing. But when the pipe organ pops in, it's just this gothic vibe. I think Once is actually the album that looks like it has a gravestone angel on the front. You know, like the ones in cemeteries.
Right.
And it's a vibe. It's a whole mood for this whole song. And now you see why Teenage Me was like, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I wish I had an angel for one moment of love. I wish I had your angel, your word to marry undone. I'm in love with my lust, burning angel wings to dust. I wish I had your angel tonight.
Was that it?
That's it.
There you go, guys. We paused a whole 3 times, just for you.
Maybe. Maybe a couple more than that. Not sure. But
I like it.
this is what hooked me on them.
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna get some hate for this. Not that it fucking matters at this point, but I might like her voice overall more than Floor's because I like the operatic sound to it.
Now, I will say this for all of the people that have made it this far that could drop hate on you for that comment.
I don't care anymore.
No,
at
I'm
this
just
point.
saying, like, let me clarify. Floor can sing like this and does in certain tracks.
Okay.
At this point, it's Tomas who normally is on the keyboards. He's the composer of almost 100% of their stuff.
Okay.
Just a mastermind and comes up with
You've done a great job.
all different styles, the diversity, the length, storytelling. Some are aggressive, some not so. In fact, Imaginarium, which actually has the second singer, which is, she's not as liked. It's just her style. They made into a whole movie, which I love the movie because it's epically sad because it's about someone who has dementia. And it's
There's a
just,
video game you would like. We keep going.
but it's just a very touching movie for anybody who's been close to someone who has dementia.
Right.
But again, he was able to put that whole album is a story, and a lot of them are. But you know, he just all these instruments that he adds in. I mean, there's a bagpipe guy. There's a guy that came in. He normally just came in to play the flutes. He is now part of the band as the flutist, bagpipist, and he does vocals as well.
Okay.
I mean, Marco has his own band, which I've listened to some of his stuff. He is the lead singer there. I think they're still together. I could be wrong, and it's Taro something. But he's the bass guitarist as well as obviously sings. He's featured in certain songs,
Okay.
at least a couple per album. But Floor can sing in a lot of the different styles, which is what makes her such a good match for this band. I won't claim that one is better than the other, just Tarja sings in this style. This is her style, the operatic style. Floor can jump around. So she kind of vibes
Jump around
with,
just popped in my head, right?
yes,
Okay.
it did mine too. But she vibes well with Tomas because he's so creatively diverse.
Right.
And she's able to match him. Plus, she is amazing live. And that's what a lot of people feel. Annette, who was the second singer, she didn't have like the power behind her voice to keep up with live music and the crowds.
Okay.
And then on top of it, just wasn't as much fun to watch. I mean, we saw Floor headbanging, like full on windmill.
I know. I tried to match
like,
it and damn near fell out of my chair.
Right, right. Which I think, you know, people thought you were goofing off, which you were
I
just
was
trying to
goofing
keep,
off, but it was. Again, I'm here to have fun.
And it was because you were legitimately enjoying.
Yes.
Yeah.
F-U-N, fun. It is okay for reactors to have fun while they
However,
do what they do.
The guy that commented that no one should try and keep up with Floor is fucking
100%
correct,
right. I now know this
Right.
because I tried, and she definitely killed me on it.
Yeah, and guys, you see me, and while I may have tried to
And-
headbang in my teenage years, I have fibromyalgia. You will not catch me full on headbanging because I will be crippled for the next couple weeks.
Also, again, that is the first time I ever actually tried to full-blown headbang.
In your life.
I've never had the hair to do it. Up until about 6 to 8 months ago, I always had short fades, so it was always super short. And now that I've got longer hair, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna give this a shot. So I got into it. Yeah, no.
My hair
I don't
has
have
always been long enough, or too long, honestly. Like, gets stuck down my backside.
Right.
However, like I said, the fibro won't let me do life anymore. So there is that. That is also why I will forget things as I'm saying them. I have fibro fog. Sorry, y'all. It's
Babe.
gonna happen.
They literally only said one thing negative about you. One person said one thing negative about you. You're okay. They like you.
I love you. No, I mean, I do love you guys. The rest of you assholes can get off the channel. That's how I feel about that.
I love y'all. I even love the ones that are assholes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, I don't give a fuck if you don't like me. That's
Look,
if you don't like it, there's other channels.
right.
You want to watch somebody listen to the song and give you 5 minutes of who's a good song at the end of it? Go right on ahead. You're not going to have that here.
And we do talk. That's
Yes.
what we're here for. We're here for
We're here to entertain
ourselves.
and to promote.
Ourselves. We promote the bands. We entertain ourselves. We entertain the people that come. And we legit enjoy the shit.
Yes.
And I am enjoying taking you down the path of my favorite rock female singers primarily. I've shown you one rock metal band. Two. We did Live and we did Fire from the Gods that were male fronted. The rest have all been female.
And it was mostly because of you that I also checked out Falling in Reverse.
That is true too. So there is that. Anyway, we do love you guys.
Yes. Again, I wasn't calling all of you fucking assholes. Just like 90% of you.
That's not to say that we're not assholes either.
Yeah, I'm straight up an asshole.
Yeah.
I'll 100% admit it. I would not have done that intro the way I did if I wasn't.
Right. However, if we ever comment on anybody's channel, we keep it respectful and constructive.
Yes. And please know, if you're going to continue to talk trash without having any details to back it up, I am going to start roasting your ass in my comments. Please
Just
try
what
me.
we do.
Please try me. Anyways,
Anyway.
guys, that is going to do it. If you like the video, if you haven't already disliked it, go ahead and like
Right.
it, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications.
Ghost
This will
Love
probably be the
Score
last Nightwish
Live will come
reaction
up
we do
next.
for about a week and a
Yeah.
half, because we cover a lot of indie people.
But Ghost Love Score will be coming up.
Yes.
That's the
There
next
will be
one.
more. Don't worry.
Yeah. Well, and that's the next one on the list.
Okay.
So
And then
we'll probably watch that one live, but also pull up the lyrics.
you'll have to
'Cause-
have your phone for that.
I know. But
Okay.
again, because it's live, I really think you're going to get more enjoyment if you have the lyrics.
Probably.
So,
But yeah, check the description down below for all the things. And as always, we love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Cannot wait to see y'all in the comments. Peace.
push our buttons, guys.